since I did my craft room deep clean, declutter, de-stash, and I thought I'd show you a couple of changes that I've made in that time. So this side's changed a little bit. The sewing box is no longer here. I've turned this around and I've put my mini trimmer over here. That's because I wanted to get rid of the magazine rack that was there. It was broken and I've been thinking about not keeping it for a while, because also the papers kind of fade when they're in there from the sun, although I do turn them the opposite way around. But yeah, it was broken, it was flimsy, and I thought, oh, you know what, I think I'm going to get rid of it. I've got the empty boxes in here to put my papers in, and usually with stash I like to keep it where I can see it so that I don't forget that I've got it. But with paper, you kind of use it anyway, don't you? Like cardstock is for I use on every layout, so I'm not going to forget to use it. So what I've done is I've got rid of the magazine rack. I've moved this embellishment tower over here, put the sewing box in the middle, and the other embellishment tower is over here. Now I did try it with this embellishment tower here and that box there. I didn't really like it, but then again I might change that. I'm not sure because I don't know if I like it. It's just in the middle like that. It doesn't flow very well. I've put the 2 packs of embellishment packs in here that were on the Rascog because I figured that I won't see them on the Rascog, so I've just put them there. There's not much in there at all. The mini albums are over here as well. The other thing I have changed is the punches. Now when I did it, when I had them here, especially that box with the new punch in, I just didn't think it was going to work. And I've not been happy with it. So what I've done is I actually put the punches into boxes. So most of them are in this one. They're the most used ones. 2 big ones here I've left on top of the Sizzix because they kind of, I could probably squeeze the lid on the box and they'd fit in, but I didn't want to do that. So I thought they're fine there, they're not precarious or anything. And then in this box I've got some of the lesser used punches. So they do spread into 2 boxes, but that's fine. And then my papers are in here and here. So I've got plain cardstock. Oh no, that's not right. This is my scraps. This is my plain and pattern cardstock. And this is my plain cardstock. So it wouldn't all the plain wouldn't fit in one. So I've had to mix them. But, you know, as I use it, then that will go down, won't it? And then and this drawer is still empty. The bottom drawer's got page protectors in it. And the 2 bottom drawers here have still got the page protectors in. And obviously the 2 drawers with the punches. I think the thing I forgot to mention last time was stencils. The stencils were in the magazine rack. I'd just forgotten to mention them. But what I've done is I've put the stencils into here with my stamps, with my wood block stamps, because then hopefully I will remember to use them. So yeah, just a little bit of a change around. The printer's still not working. No matter what I try, I can't get that to work. So I had to go to Tesco and pay for some prints. I got these like this size. They're nice quality actually, I have to say, nice quality. It cost me £6.80 for 8 prints though. I was a bit shocked at the price. I'm going to do an update video shortly. I've got this layout on the go. I think it's going to be a 3 page layout. And just to say that all planned layouts are here in this lidded box on top of the Kallax, and I also tend to put completed layouts on there as well before I file them away. I've stopped putting ongoing layouts in the shelving unit because I'll just forget about them. As I've just given you an update on the small changes in my craft room since I did the big craft room sort a month ago, I thought I'd come on and just give you a little update on what layouts I've created. So in that video I showed you some layouts, and then the only 2 that I've done since then is the only ones that I've done since then is these 2 here. Actually this framed one I think I did on the day on the day that I did that video maybe, but it was after I'd done the video, so that was quite a while ago. And then since then I've done this one. So this is a layout documenting my trip to Southampton to see Buddy the musical. I kind of moved over there for a couple of days because I went to see the show 3 times. I had booked to see it 4 times, but in the end I thought 3 was probably enough, and being over there for 2 nights rather than 3 nights But it was only there for 4 performances, so yeah, it wasn't there for a whole week like I would have expected it to be. But yeah, so these are Christmas pattern papers. Now let me see if I've got them mixed up. Have I got them mixed up? They're both, well, not, I was going to say they're both Vicky Booten. They are Vicky Booten, but that one's 49 in market. Is this, and this is American Crafts. So this one is from 2024. This one is from 2025. So this looks like it came from this one. So wrapped in ribbons, and it's just got a number. So it's this one. And then this grid, not graph, is it, paper, is this one, which is 49 in market, Mistletoe Memories, starters paper 4. What's on the other side? Oh, it's this one. Oh yeah, this is really funny because I was obsessed with this paper and the other one that had the full size red box on it, and I bought quite a few of them, determined to use them, the framed side, or this, you know, this side, and then I've literally just come to make layouts. I've got a triple page layout on the go that I just pointed out to you, and I'm using the reverse side of all those. But the way I see it, I would have absolutely loved to do layouts with those sides of the paper. But the layouts I'm doing at the moment work with the other side, and that's fine. You know, in the future, and whether I'll still be able to get those papers or not, I don't know, but I haven't used them, so I may as well use the other side. So yeah, so that's 2 papers, and I've trimmed this one down and just placed it an angle on the page. I was actually scrap lifting my, have I still got it in here? Scrap lifting another layout. Let me see if I've still got it. My idea was to scrap lift this layout that I had in the frame in my gallery, which I've now taken out because this layout's going in there. But it didn't really go to plan. The only bit that went to plan was this bit. And then I changed my mind. I just went a bit array, you know. Still got dots on it though. Still got the baker's twine. But yeah, it's very different. So this is a layout where I wasn't really sure what I was doing, and I had not really got an idea other than to scrap lift that other layout. And then I started to put these down, and then I didn't like it. So I tried to lift them up and it tore the paper. So it's one of those situations where you've got no choice. And actually, it's grown on me. So all these dots are kind of left in place because I couldn't lift them up, but they've grown on me, and I haven't even had to get rid of like the foam from underneath that sticks out. But yeah, so that kind of evolved into this layout, and it's grown on me. I really like it now. So it's a 4x6 photo of me outside the theatre with the advertising for the show, the board. And then it's craft cardstock here, and I had this little pattern paper. I had this little torn piece of pattern paper in my stash, so I layered that onto the craft and then popped the photo on top of that. Journal in there, baker's twine around the edge of that. I've got staples. I've stapled the pattern paper for texture and for rigidity. And then stapled here and stapled the washi tapes. I've added some bits of washi tape here as well, and I didn't put any tape underneath them because it was kind of just a spur of the moment thing, and then I just kind of left them. So I thought, oh, I'll staple them and they'll stay in place. Lovely embellishments here, so like a sunshine because it was very, very hot when I was there. Horseshoe, kind of the western theme, and then an arrow, and a couple of these were given to me by my friend Stephanie. My lovely little camera stamp that I like. I just stamped there, so a little bit stamping on a layout makes me happy. I've got the dollar, the Buddy Holly dollar that they throw out into the audience during the show. And again, that's the washi tape goes over the top of that, and the staples go over the top of that, so that's to keep that in place. And then I've done a little bit of stamping here with spectacles, which I always like to do on a Buddy Holly musical layout. And then, yeah, like I say, the journaling just in a black gel pen. So I'm just basically saying that I moved to Southampton for 2 days because Buddy was in town. I stayed at a lovely Airbnb at the Polygon, but it was really hot when I was there. Well, I've said so hot though whilst I was there, and then I had food at Bill's. So Bill's restaurant is like really good for gluten-free. They're actually dog friendly as well. I didn't realise that. They're dog friendly, really good for gluten-free, and they're really good for vegan as well, because when I went to see Top Hat earlier in the year, I went with my friend who's vegan, and it was good for both of us. So I thought, I'd not been before and I'd heard about it, so I thought, oh, I'll go there this time, because normally I go to Nando's, but I wanted to try their pancakes. So I went there twice actually. I had pancakes the second time because the first time I kind of misread the menu. And so I had them the second time. Yeah, and I had my lunch there one day as well, or my dinner there one day. So yeah, that's my time in Southampton. Absolutely love this side of this paper though, even though it's that paper that I wanted to use this side. Absolutely love this mixed media sort of, you know, side of it with the faux washi tape here and just grungy. I just love it. I love that. So that's that one. And then the other one was this one, which I've already framed and is going in my gallery wall. Well, it's actually already in my gallery wall, but I've taken it down to do this video. So yeah, it's the only change I've made to my gallery wall. And this is a layout of the 4 doggies. This pattern paper here, I'm sorry I don't have the info for, but I think it might have been a Christmas paper as well. And then I've got white texture cardstock that I've cut down and it's a framed layout. And then I've done faux stitching around the edge with a thick marker. More of those wood dots, top left to bottom right, filled corners, which I like to do so much. Stamped the title in black. I've done a little bit of stamping here. Craft cardstock again with a torn edge, torn tracing paper, 4x6 landscape photo, staples in the corners, again for texture and rigidity. A lovely little chipboard heart there that my friend Stephanie sent to me. And then this lovely canvas stamp, one of my favourites. Don't use it very often, but I managed to get stamping on a page. If I can get stamping on a page, I'm very, very happy indeed, as well as my metals and embellishments. But I don't have very much in the way of thickers and alphas now. The ones I've got, most of them, or all of them really, I've had for a very long time. And they've been really picked through. I don't really want to buy any more at the moment, so I am utilising my stash, which is what I like to do. So yeah, that's the layouts that I got done in June. It's the 5th of July today, and I think I might work on that layout that I mentioned earlier. 3 pages of doggy photo shoots. So yeah, I might record that if I can, and that could be a separate video. So thanks for watching once again. Stay safe, take care, and I shall see you next time.